everyone, I'm Lucinda Whitty. I'm with the Australian sailing team and I won a silver medal at the London 2012 Olympics. And today I'm actually at the Ignite Road to Rio meeting, and it's really exciting because it's the first step for the Road to Rio, and we're actually just about to go inside to check out what's happening, so follow through.
To come and cross the line with all those years of blood and sweat, finally say, it's time. And a precious few will make that walk. A precious few will make that walk to face the acid test. Because thousands try to represent. But we only take the best. So you kids out there, get down to work. Train hard, push the pedal. Because the greatest thing you'll ever have is to win Olympic medal. Or even be part of this great Australian Olympic team.
Yeah, it's a great morning, great insight into the Road to Rio. Specifically loved LAURIE Lawrence. I think everyone's got that same opinion, but it's the first I've actually heard him speak in person, and it was actually really inspiring to hear.
We've just come out of the Ignite Road to Rio session, and that was so amazing. I'm so inspired and fantastic to hear from all the previous athletes. So I have AMELIA CATT here. She's going for the Rio Olympics, and it's going to be your first time, fingers crossed. What did you get from the session, and how do you feel coming out of there?
Coming out of the session, I found it really inspirational. It's so amazing to see all the athletes that have gone to previous Olympics, including Dennis, who went to his first ones in Melbourne in '56, and how he built his own boat on the floor of his teammate's house, which is pretty incredible.
And keep in mind, we had never seen a race. When that because we won our races by so far, by 1,000, when the gun went, we just paddled off. So our whole training for the game, our whole training for the games was time trials. We never did anything else but just the time trial for improvement.
You're in charge of your destiny, and it's fantastic power to have in your hands. So I'd say, do not die wandering. And at each performance, when you do well, you have to look to do more, do better, and innovate. You know that there's a role model is a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Upskill, there is always more. So to not be satisfied with what you're either been doing, or that has been done. Do it more, do it bigger, do it better.
Look, absolutely loved being a part of the day, so much so I was half tempted to go home and grab my spikes. But no, how wonderful it is, and it's just, you sit back as someone who's been to a few Olympics and just think how exciting it is for these young Olympians, who some obviously have competed, but we've still got ones that are going to have that incredible Olympic experience. So if I could have helped in some way to help them prepare for that, be motivated for that, then that puts a smile on my face.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's left me inspired. I think most athletes there would say that they're going to be pretty inspired after being there today. So it's a good initiative. I think it's great to see the AOC putting on something like this. Like some of the other athletes that were been to earlier games sort of said they wish that they had that. So I guess we're pretty lucky to come here and have something like this put on for us. And yeah, I'm definitely inspired after that. And it's just coming to the end of my off season, so it's timely that sort of kick started and get me into gear to kick on for next year.